Oh, again, just going on to the offside, and maybe for a while, it's not quite sure where it's going to land.
Well, I think you're doing Mushfiqur a bit of a disservice. I reckon he knows exactly where this is going. He shovels across outside the off stump, gets outside the line. All he's trying to do is help it over that man. He knows exactly where the sweeper is. That's a wonderful, wonderful sweep shot.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree with that. Having a look at it once again, initially my thoughts were maybe he's not really knowing where the fielder was standing, but he knew exactly where he was.
Well, that's one thing about Mushfiqur Rahim. He always knows exactly where the fielders are. The amount of times he pierces a gap, whether it be with sweep or reverse sweep. And that late cut, how many runs has he scored with that late cut down the years? One of the most consistent batsmen in, oh, you'd say, world cricket, not just Bangladesh cricket, all around the world. Plenty of runs, fantastic gloveman, very solid keeper behind the sticks, and a wonderful batsman.
Akbar Ali has gone after that one. Maybe he'll be telling himself, it's a good thing I didn't really go full hog. That might have gone down the throat of the fielder there. Seemed to check his shot at the last moment. A controlled shot.
Yeah, trying to go over extra. Gets it a little bit straighter. Got to be wary of Arafat Sunny. Clever bowler.
Well, he's not going to get a response from the umpire with that. Way outside, way forward, and the leg by signal by Masudur Rahman Mukul. The two umpires, 12 done, 96 for 3.
জানাও তোমার তিনটি ইচ্ছা দাঁড়াও ওকে দাঁড়ালাম বাকি দুটো স্প্রাইট শেষ ইচ্ছা আবার তিনটা ইচ্ছা দাও
স্প্রাইট আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ হাজারে 20 টাকা দিতে দিতে
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা এবার সব হবে
20 টাকার দিন শেষ নগদে বাংলাদেশ
ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো এসব বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল এয়ারটেল বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক
Oops. Suddenly looked away to the onside Mushfiqur Rahim, and the umpire, that's interesting. You normally look behind the bowler's arms, not on this occasion. What happened?
Stumped. I'm stumped. I'm looking for something, an explanation. Unless there was a fielder in the deep moving while the bowler was running in potential. That's all I can think of.
A bowler in the deep behind square on the onside, and the batsman is looking. Well, that's why Dish couldn't get hold of it. He must have got eyes all around his head.
If anyone can see that, will she? Got the right man at the crease for a run chase, that is for sure. Level-headed campaigner, plenty of experience. Oh, that's what it's all about. I wonder, can we get a cup of tea brought up to the comm box?
Haven't you had enough, Niall? Nice. Is it going to be stopped? Young Ashraful. Oh dear. Struck his keeper on the side of the face. He's not very happy with this throw, is he, Ashraful?
Scoots around to his right, little tumble and up. Mushfiqur Rahim wanted 2 from the outset. Always coming back for 2. Nur Hassan, I think, just clocks one. Takes his eye off the ball. He was almost looking to throw to the bowler's end. Been around a while. Mohammed Ashraful. Actually played a game of cricket with him last summer in England. Spent some time in the middle with him. Exhibition game down in Essex. Well, Nur Hassan's getting a bit of treatment here because he's clocking right on the Swede.
Yeah, unprotected part side of the head. The throw coming in. Just took his eyes off the ball at the last moment. As you said, more intent on trying to throw the ball. Taking his hands that were protecting his face away earlier than he would have liked to. a knock on the head. Let's have another look at this one. There you see, he took his eyes off the ball. And it's very, very fortunate that it was like maybe the jaw and not the upper part of the head. There's been a chance of concussion.
He's very lucky, Nur Hassan, because that could have been a lot worse. We've seen a couple of cricketers' career ended by the ball hitting them in the eye. Very lucky. Very, very lucky there, Nur Hassan. That could have ended in disaster. Yeah, he's clocked right on the right side of the head there.
That is possibly a wide. Yeah, I think it's been given. There you go, confirmation of that.
Well, 100 up with that extra, and they're well placed. In the 13th over, always if you're 100 after 13, you're in a good position. 7 wickets in hand. 170 the target. It was a good effort by Rajshahi to get there.
Not really reading the length of the ball. That's the reason why he couldn't free his arms.
Well, Akbar hasn't quite got his timing right, but he's doing a good job. 18 off 18. The partnership was 44 from 36, so he's doing a good job with his captain. Captain scoring a lot more freely, 28 off 22. It's not a huge total. Couple of wickets in hand here. Keep these wickets in hand, they'll win this game. You would think with an over so to spare.
No, that's happening too often. That's not going to please the captain. Not this captain, the other one.
Well, I'm not sure about the plan. It looks like he's trying to bowl wide and maybe slide in a wide Yorker, but you don't want to give Mushfiqur Rahim any width, because he loves the width. He loves cutting the ball away and slicing and slashing the ball over that point region. Almost got the ball full, ball straight.
Waits on that. Just roll of the wrist. Think of a second not there. Yeah, he can just be so innovative, and also reads the bowlers very well at point of delivery. And even a short guy like Mushfiqur Rahim, I love the way, as you mentioned, he loves the width. I mean, at times you see him really backing away, and a wide delivery, he'll still go for it and make good contact.
Yeah, difficult batsman to bowl to, you would expect. It's all around the ground.
Slow ball, well played by Akbar Ali into the deep. He's going to find a fielder and get a single of the last ball of the 13th over. It's 104 for 3. Anisul in the first part of the innings, Mahdi and Nurul Hassan also chipped in for Minister Group. Rajshahi compiled those 169 runs in their 20 overs, 104. Now 66 needed of 42 balls. Arafat Sani. Oh, he's missed it all. A real hoik across the line. Fortunate it didn't go on, hit timber. Whoops.
Good bowling. Arafat Sani's a wily campaigner. Beats the batsman, beats Noor. I'm surprised Noor's not got a helmet on. Beggars belief. Keepers without a helmet on up to the stumps.
Once again, Akbar not really timing the balls. He's got himself 20 runs, and you can see by the shake of the head that he's not quite happy with what he's been achieving in this innings.
He should be happy because the partnership's 50. That's what it's all about. Partnerships in a run chase. He's doing a good job with the captain here. He just needs to hang in there. Akbar Ali doesn't need to panic. Absolutely no need to panic here, the two batsmen.
How deep can you go into your crease? It's just wait, right in front of the wickets, and he puts back to ball. Well, Akbar Ali is a man who does not panic, I can assure you. Under extreme duress in the Under-19 World Cup final against India, he showed a wonderful mettle. And there he goes, a big one. Now that's gone the distance. That's what I've been striving for. He's got it.
Well, he's played a few big shots and hasn't quite got him out of the middle, but this is perfect. Arafat Sunny goes too full, gets too close to this talented young man, and that's a really good swing at the bat. Look at that. Head down, he knows from the moment he's hit that. Watch the head position. Boom. 6 all the way.
Just replicating his innings. It just reminded me of that innings when he just took his time, seems to be just falling behind on the run rate, and then suddenly he opened up like shots like that and turned it all around for his team. Now he's doing it for him. The fan zone, the Ace virtual fan zone, the fans are very happy with those 2 shots.
So they should be. Very fortunate again to sit at home and watch the action. This is excellent batting. Akbar Ali, wow, what a talent. Previous went big, went down the ground. This time goes leg side, gets a boundary. Brilliant.
And that's good cricket. Just dabs it down the wicket to take a single. Very good over. 15 coming from it. 14 done. It's 119 for 3.
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি আমরা, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
Akbar, as I mentioned, he's just been so effervescent. He's been so cool, calm and collected. Just ensuring that the fielders, he knows exactly where they are. Ibadat into his third. That's well bowled.
Inexpensive today, Ibadat. Not for 26 or 2.1. He's better than that, and they need him now. Rajshahi, Minister Group Rajshahi, they need him. They need a wicket. They're desperate for a wicket here. The partnership is 62 off 46, and they're taking Dhaka home. They need to break this partnership.
Akbar Ali, a couple of good shots in the previous over. You see, when you're a perfectionist of sorts, which he is, I mean, he loves to be playing proper cricketing shots, timing them well. Even after those 2 good shots in the previous over, the last one he played in this over is not something that's very happy with. It's a good thing in a cricketer. Once again, similar result.
Well, when you bowl full to Akbar Ali, he looks like he times the ball a lot better than back of a length and slower balls. He's a bit of an all or nothing cricketer at the moment. He's giving absolutely everything instead of maybe just picking the correct ball and just trying to knock the decent ball into the gap for 1 or 2. A little like his captain would do. Captain will play the good ball with respect and just dink it in the gap, and once he gets that bad ball, he puts it away.
Oh, now fishing outside. Almost got a wicket there. Grimace on the face of the bowler, the batter.
Well, he doesn't miss many of these, Mushfiqur Rahim. Very rarely misses that dab down to third man. He almost plays that in his sleep.
Just didn't anticipate that little bit of extra bounce. Maybe thought the ball would not bounce that high. It did, surprised him, and that's because Ibadat does manage to get some extra bit from the wicket. So trying to pitch it further up to the batsman. Oh, good running. Two very nicely done. Pressure on the fielding side.
Well, that's brilliant. Really, really good by the young man. Akbar, he's at the non-striker's end. Just have a look here. He wants two straight away. Both batsmen are on the same wavelength. In and out quickly. Excellent batting. Excellent running. Good use of weight by Mushfiqur Rahim. Doesn't try to hit the ball too hard. He knows if he can get it inside that 30-yard circle, normally pick up a brace.
Yeah, that's what's the point you're making about the difference in the attitude to the batting between these two. And he will wait on that and swivel around. Take up strike again at the end of the next over. 15 done, 123 for 3.
অনলাইন বেসিক সংযোগের সাথে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড বিকাশ করলেই 300 টাকা ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক।
It's turning out to be a really good partnership between Mushfiqur Rahim and Akbar Ali. They were at 66 to 51. They've moved nicely to 123 for 3 in pursuit of 170. And they lost their third wicket. Looked like they were in a bit of a bother, but since the arrival of this pair in the middle, they've looked very comfortable indeed. Yeah, just prior to this tournament, Bangladesh Cricket Board also arranged a 50-over-side tournament played amongst 3 teams. And Mushfiqur Rahim stood out as a batsman, 214 runs. Also got 100. He started very left in the tournament. He's in a really good touch. That's exactly what Dhaka would have hoped for, because that was their first choice in the draft. Straight away picked up Mushfiqur Rahim, and at the moment he's looking very, very good indeed.
I think I would have done the same thing, Atta. He's entering that phase of his cricket career that started maybe about 2 or 3 seasons ago, where he's just understanding his game so well, knows when to accelerate, understands where to maybe slow down, over the top, quick shot of 2, good piece of fielding. And I also think he's at that stage of his career now where he's going to be imparting so much knowledge to that young man.
Yeah, you've got to have a really good understanding between the youth and experience. So much to learn for the youngsters. Good work in the deep.
I wish someone said that to me when I was young. Plays the big shot. Has he got all of it? No, he doesn't. We were just talking about maybe learning from the elder statesman. His eyes light up, but it's to his demise.
It's a good wicket. It's a really good wicket. That's exactly what Rajshahi needed at this stage of the game. The partnership was looking dangerous, and then this getting the bottom part of the bat, didn't connect it well. In the end, a pretty easy catch in the deep. Akbar Ali departs. Departs for 34. Dhaka 126 for 4. And it's also time for the strategic timeout.
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন 6GB মাত্র 114 টাকার চার্জে। রবি।
আপু, ফ্রেন্ডরা মিলে বাইরে যাব, টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
শ্রেষ্ঠত্ব অর্জন করা কঠিন, কিন্তু আমরা বিশ্বাস করি সত্যিকার অর্থে বিজয়ী সেই যে শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের অবস্থান ধরে রাখতে জানে। বসুন্ধরা এলপি গ্যাস আপনাদের আস্থা ও ভরসায় পরপর 2 বার অর্জন করেছে আন্তর্জাতিক শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের স্বীকৃতি সুপার ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাওয়ার্ড। আপনাদের এই ভরসা অক্ষুণ্ণ রাখতে আমরা প্রতিজ্ঞাবদ্ধ।
জানাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা।
দাঁড়াও।
ওকে, দাঁড়ালাম। বাকি 2টা
স্প্রাইট। শেষ ইচ্ছা। আবার 3টে ইচ্ছা দাও।
স্প্রাইট, আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও।
ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো। এসব শুধু বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল। এয়ারটেল, বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক।
আজকে আমি খাবো ঝাল ঝাল চিনি ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ওয়ান, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এক টামিয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন, কি যে মজা ইয়াম্মি।
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল। ফ্রম নেসলে।
কাল বাড়ি যাব, হোস্টেল ভাড়াটা একটু দিয়ে দিস। সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস, 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন 6GB মাত্র 114 টাকার চার্জে। রবি।
As we come to the end of the Bashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout, you see that Rajshahi has picked up a really important wicket of Akbar Ali. The partnership was looking good. Shabir Rahman, the new batsman. Mushfiqur Rahim is on strike straight away. He picks up a single. You just have to look at, have a close look at the required run rate. It's just creeping up now. 10.32 is the required run rate. And so I reckon it all depends on Mushfiqur Rahim, the man on screen, how he bats from here on. Yes, it's important that he finds an able partner to be able to stay with him for a certain amount of time.
Shabir Rahman, he doesn't die wondering, does he? He goes after the bowling. Attacking player, but I think he also needs to just maybe mold himself into Mushfiqur Rahim's game. And that means rotation of strike, taking pressure off Mushfiqur. So he doesn't have to play a rash shot or doesn't have to play the expensive shot. 127 for 4.
শ্রেষ্ঠত্ব অর্জন করা কঠিন, কিন্তু আমরা বিশ্বাস করি সত্যিকার অর্থে বিজয়ী সেই যে শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের অবস্থান ধরে রাখতে জানে। বসুন্ধরা এলপি গ্যাস আপনাদের আস্থা ও ভরসায় পরপর 2 বার অর্জন করেছে আন্তর্জাতিক শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের স্বীকৃতি সুপার ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাওয়ার্ড। আপনাদের এই ভরসা অক্ষুণ্ণ রাখতে আমরা প্রতিজ্ঞাবদ্ধ।
Tight finish, but as long as Mushfiqur Rahim is in the middle, Dhaka will be hoping that they're under control and they would go on to chase 170, which they're required to win the first match of the Bangbandhu T20 tournament. Bowler on the off side, He's cracked that away to the boundary. There is a feeler in the deep, but he stands no chance whatsoever.
What a shot. Generally, when you play the drive, you go to the ball, you confront it. Look at where he plays this. Almost off his back leg, because he has to play it as late as possible to pick the gap and pick up 4.
That is a beautiful shot to play. And he'll be devastated at Barali in the middle. He was looking good. He was eyeing to hit a big one. Getting caught in the deep. He needs to make sure that this turns out to be good over for Dhaka. Deft touch. Only a single. And I agree with you, Eddie. You talked about Shabir Rahman. We know how he bats, what he has done in the past. You really don't want to see him creating pressure on Mushfiqur Rahim. Even though he's just come on to bat, he has to go on and make sure that he keeps rotate the strike. It's important, really important for Shabir Rahman to think in that direction. Get Mushfiqur Rahim on strike. Yeah, if the ball is in the zone, if you're eyeing to pick up a boundary, there is an option. Yes, there is a man at mid-off. Hit him, hit over the top of mid-off. Short one, pulled away. Maybe a single. That's okay, that's fine. But I reckon it all boils down to Mr. Dependable Mushfiqur Rahim. Shabir is here because of this.
His eyes just lit up. Thought he could just power it through the onside. Doesn't get the timing he requires. Height was there, but the distance wasn't. .36 off 20. That's not totally out of the equation. Just one real good over gets that run rate down and those balls and scores closer together.
Already 7 in this over. Slower delivery, nicely bowled. That's what they need to do. Have him on strike as much as possible because he's the one who just come on to bat, Shabir Rahman. We don't think that he's going to take chances early in innings, but you never know. But if you bowl a couple of dot deliveries, then the pressure will start to show. Looking around, having a look around where he can pick a few runs. Nicely bowled down the leg side. No worries, but good delivery. Another dot.
Yeah, just about to pick that up at the end of the 17th, 134 for 4.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার।
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি
বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
Right, 134 for 4. They require 36 in 3 overs. Well, one thing in the favor is that Mushfiqur Rahim is still there. Mr. Dependable is still batting on 41 of just 33. It's going to be Ibadat Hussain. Nazmul Hussain, the skipper, having a bit of a chat, just making sure what he wants from Ibadat Hussain. So very crucial. This is going to be very, very crucial for both teams this over. Let's see. Oh, has he gone? Yes, he's trying to scoop it and he's done it straight to the keeper. And the salute comes in. That is a big wicket. That is huge. Mushfiq gone.
Yeah, whatever the captain said worked. Had a stern discussion. It's a slower delivery. He's looked to try and lap it round the corner. The pace isn't there to work with. He gets a fine edge through to the keeper. And what a wicket. The skipper, he's gone for 41. It's 134 for Kyle.
What a start to this over. Badat Hussain picking up Mr. Dependable, Mushfiq Rahim. Mukhtar Ali is the new batsman. Now 2 new batsmen in the crease. And it gets a little bit tougher.
He's had a good day. Catch, wickets as well. Now can he probably try and finish it off with his team with the bat in hand. No ball. It's going to be a free hit. He starts off his innings with maybe half a dozen. Well, he has the opportune moment now. There, confirmation.
He's got to take full toll. He's got to take full advantage. Mukhtar Ali likes to hit over the top. Strong lad. Yep. Over. Hit. The area on the offside. Oh, a ball. Really good piece of bowling. Good thinking. Just rolling his fingers. Now the required runner creeps up beyond 13 runs in an over. Mushfiq Rahim trying to just lap it over the keeper. All he manages in the end is hit it straight to Nurul Hassan. Had he got a bit more bat on that, it would have been certainly a boundary. Was not the case. Really good piece of fielding. Even if that gone past that field, it would still be a single because there is protection in the deep.
Yeah, the tempo in the field has just gone up a bit with the wicket of Mushfiq Rahim. Here's the equation, 34-15. It's getting a little bit tighter. He's going to have to play a big part here. And it's about picking up the right options. He doesn't have a lot of time. They need to bring that equation of the runs required and the balls remaining closer together. So here, he has to pick an option to try and find a boundary.
And what are his best options? I was short and wide. He pulled it towards the onside just for a single. The option, I reckon, it's on the offside because the mid-off and the cover fielder is inside the circle. There's no protection in the deep. There you go. Shakib Al Hassan is back. And he will feature in the next game. Coming up next, Fortune Borishal will take on Jemkon Khulna. Live from Mayport, 6:20 start, local time. Now that's what I was talking about exactly. It was short and wide. Should have pierced the gap and picked up a boundary. Didn't happen.
Yeah, 2 or 5, so he's itching. He's itching to release the pressure. Or does he think to himself, let me just take it deep? Now how deep does he want it? 32 off 13 now.
Well, he doesn't really have too many overs. This could turn out to be a last ball of this over, which means they'll have 2 more overs. Run rate touching 15. It's above the boundaries. And just getting difficult for Dhaka. We'll have to wait and see. Bowled a beautiful over and needs to finish off nicely here. Ibadat Hussain. Again finds the man in the deep. He'll come back for the second. It's a terrific over. Just the 6 runs and he's picked up the all-important wicket of Mushfiqur Rahim. 140 for 5.
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
অনলাইনে আকাশ বেসিক সংযোগের সাথে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড প্যাক কিনে পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলেই 300 ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক।
The bowlers have done their part, but make no mistake, Rajshahi are in this position because of the fact that partnership between Mehdi Hasan, 89 of 49 deliveries. Oh, onto the legs, and he says thank you very much. It's gone. It's the maximum.
I did mention that he was having a very good day, especially in the field with the ball, now with bat in hand. Reza thinks, I've got to go straight, I've got to go for the pads. It's a slower delivery. Oh, he picks it up, and it goes a long way.
That is a good hit. That is a very important hit. Pick up a boundary. He's picked up an over boundary. He's picked up a 6 of the first delivery. Mukhtar Ali, strong lad. Anything on the pads, he will relish. The partnership that I was talking about was between Mehdi Hasan and Nurul Hasan. 89. They forced for 169 in the end. At the end of the 9 point, or in the 10th over, it was 65 for 5. Right. 24 in 11. It's a low full toss. They've only managed to pick up a single. He's picked up 7 in the first 2. Now it's all up to Shabir Rahman.
Yeah, just a bit of positivity in those first 2 deliveries should give this man the same. Should really try and express himself. Hitting to the shorter part of the ground, closer to the dressing rooms. He decides to go offside, but will he pick up a boundary? No, he won't. Looking for the second, it's not on.
Got to pick up another boundary here. With 8 in the first 3 deliveries. 22 and 9. Man at long off, man at long on, man at deep square leg, man at deep cover. Full toss. And he's found the gap. And he's just asking, he's gone the distance. That is a big shot. And once again, it's from the bat of Mukhtar Ali.
He's having a day as he walks to the crease, so the 150 comes up. Could he be the difference between the 2 sides? He was excellent with the ball, and now he's showing his worth with the bat. Is it a no ball? Maybe you want to have a closer look at that, but I'm not sure. What's important about this is that he's picked up 6.
That was the discussion after that shot that he played. Oh, yes! Oh, you beauty! Third 6 in the over. He's turning it on. It's now 10-7. And all of a sudden, Mexico Dhaka are on fire.
He was good with the ball, good in the field, and now with the bat. 21 off 8. Picks up another 6. Forward Reza is not the right option. He goes into the pitch, frees up the arm, and it goes a long way. Oh yes, that must feel good.
This time around only a single, but I reckon he's done his job. I reckon he's done the damage. 21 in that over. 161 for 5.
আপু ফ্রেন্ডরা মিলে বাইরে যাব টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা
played themselves in a position where they can go and do it. 9-5 now. Oh, beautifully bowled. He's also appealing for what I don't know. But that's 2 dots in the row. Spot on, Eddie.
I had a feeling it wasn't a foregone conclusion. Good keeping. This could have gone through his legs, or a little ricochet could have gone maybe for 4 leg buys. Who knows? But he's got his body right behind the ball, collected it, and another dot ball. Right, 4 deliveries to try and win the game for Dhaka.
Yeah, he spoke about Mukhtar Ali, what he had so far in the match. Don't forget the part that Mehdi Hassan played with the bat. So he's also had a very good day. So he can finish off quite nicely. Terrific to start with 2 dots on the trot. Yeah. Make that 3 dots on the trot. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
The keeper. Oh my goodness. He said, well, if I cannot stop this with my gloves, I'll use my body. 3 dot balls.
Well, that could be a boundary. It is. It's gone to the boundary. Bowler not happy. Where was the fielder? Wasn't close enough. 5 and 2 now.
Should we say it? Should we say it, Atta? Will it be a super over? First game. Oh, 5 off 2. A boundary and a run out, or a wicket. Oh. Excellent from the keeper again. There we go, Atta. 5 off 1, is it? They just want to have a check if he's been stumped. The bails were removed, so